Hey there, fellow axemen. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Play 2 Bannerlord, Lords of the Forest, Episode 32. Hide Your Axes. Show mercy. And we can head on out. Mill Mittens at 23 is not going to be good enough for anyone. North Shore, it's battered. Never mind. Let's get rid of that. So yeah, I don't think there was anything we won there that was going to be worth keeping. Calais is under siege by whom? Probably Sturgia. They had a big force. So let's take a look at the diplomacy. I would receive tribute from Valandia if I ended the war now. Question for you all is, should I end my current wars and look for vassals, or keep taking territory? Because it's easy enough to capture territory, but the holding it is the complicated bit, and I can't hold it without some vassals. But I am completely fine grabbing more territory if you want territory. I don't. Yeah, I'm leaving it up to you. If I felt like one way was very obviously better than the other, I wouldn't have left it up to a poll. The Battanians just contracted the Hidden Hand and the Forest people. Got it. I'm trying to fill out my number. Now, I don't think Nemanyansk is going to come under siege anytime soon, because I don't think Valandia has a force nearby, and if they did, the giant Sturgian armies and giant Battanian armies would smush them anyway, right? So it's like, probably not going to be an issue. At least for now. Alright, Legata is gaining some loyalty. It's drifting positively, meaning that it's going to have the ability to start construction soon. Oh, I didn't even bother to govern Nemanyansk. I should have looked at its current projects, but at this point I'm just going to keep moving. I want to fill out my number, regardless of what this poll is going to resolve. So we'll put 2.5 minutes in that poll. And kind of an important decision. Oh, my trade leveled up, because I sold fish. I am a fishmonger. Alright, it looks to me like, maybe I'll call this one early, it looks like vassals is going to be the popular choice. So I can have a white peace with Valandia at no paid tribute. And then I can pay tribute to Crusade. I don't think I'm going to, though, because there's not... I live so far from Crusade, I don't think that there's much of an issue with me not going peacefully right now. So the current priority right now is look for vassals and deal with conspiracy. That was one of the other advantages of ending the war, is I could then focus on conspiracy. So, talking about vassals, because this is the first time in earnest I'm looking for vassals. So one, you can hypothetically make your own companions vassals, but there is an issue doing that. Your companions, and I'll use actual math here. So let's pick one of our most skilled companions, Korik. Here is Korik's stats. Now, let's pick a single companion randomly from Battania. So, totally random. You see the difference? A completely random noble of Battania, or any noble, it has stats, hundreds of more points of stats, and better gear, infinitely better gear, really, than any of my companions. My point is, you can make your companions vassals, they just don't make for very good vassals, unless they have particularly high stewardship, particularly high leadership, particularly high tactics, and that's a high bar to meet, in my opinion. So I don't really want to make my companions vassals, because nobles are always better. They're always better. The other thing, on top of that, is when you convince a lord that runs a family, so like let's say we convince Prindor to join us, he will bring all of his family. So we don't just get Prindor, we get Brannog, we get Mengus, we get maybe those are the only two fighting aged lord nobles. But it snowballs, right? So we give Prindor some land, like a castle, and he'll bring in like 3 or 4 extra people that will fight. So it's like 5 for the price of 1 or 3 for the price of 1. It's so much better to go after other nobles. All right. So with all that said, there's 2 major factors of whether nobles will join you. 1, whether they have territory or not, and 2, whether they like their own liege or not. So one way to do it is, like, if I look up Calradia. No, you're not Calradia. So here's Calradia. And I look at his enemy list. If any of his enemies are also Battanian, there's a high likelihood that that fellow Battanian would entertain the thought of defecting and joining me. I don't see a lot of Battanian faces or names here, though. But that's another thing, is the relationship between people makes it easier. So if I went after Urgion or Lucian or Melodier, it's going to be a lot more difficult. Huh, he's apparently friends with GMT. Because they are going to be, generally speaking, happier with Calradia and his rulership and won't even entertain the idea of defecting. So let's do a quick scan. So what I'm scanning for is, I believe the last time I scanned Battanian, all of the clans own territory. But I can do that again quickly. So I'm just like, here's Fen, Durgil, Durngill, and they own 2 territories. 2 territories, 2... Because if they own territory, they're almost certainly not going to join, and if they do join, the asking price for them to join is going to be crippling. Even for me, at 643k, it's going to be like, I'll join you, but for $500,000. It's like, I'm sorry, I'm not giving you 5/6 of my entire wealth for 1 noble. That's insane. Never do that. All right, so it looks like there's none for Battania. Let's check Azerai. So we're just looking for landless people at this point. And then landless people that don't like their kings or queens is the best. So there's really none in Azerai. Khuzait? Khuzait's a little far. So I'm going to start looking for Empire, because it's closer. Because Khuzait is like, 30-minute ride east. Yeah. Not really convenient. Wow. Why has everyone landed? Like, everyone owns something. Oh, no. No. Rastos Castle. You are a mercenary crew. Mercenaries. Okay. None in the Northern Empire, surprisingly. How about Southern Empire? Is there a hotkey for back? Oh, yeah. Delete. Okay. Do this a little faster. Okay, so here's one. Sarandon is a clan tier 4, strength of 136, has no territory. So I could try to talk to Sarandon, last seen near Parasemnos, to see if they want to join. So we finally found a single family. Oh, here's another one. Satros. And Lake Rats is mercenaries. Check on Sturgia now. Here's another. So Roland doesn't have any land. It'd be kind of hard for me to try to bring over Valandian leaders because I've been imprisoning them, so they probably don't like me very much. And the rest of these are all mercenaries. And then... Oh. First one I checked, no land. So there really is only a tiny subset of all possible noble families. Gilman are mercenaries. Okay, Gilman, mercenary, 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 mercenary. Alright. So after all of that, if we take a look at clans, as you can see, there's really only 3 clans that are going to be easy. So I'm going to go after the Sturgeon one first, because he was seen at Callias' castle. Now the other thing is, Callias' castle had a giant army, and almost certainly this dude is part of the army, and if I'm not mistaken, you cannot try to convert someone that is currently in an army because they're not able to speak to you. And given that Callias' castle is under siege, I can almost guarantee that that is not someone I can talk to. So instead, what I could go and do is I can head towards Rote, where Tassinor is last seen at Merlian Castle, and the other empire last seen named Ortisia, because that's Ortisia is sort of near Rote. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head to this hideout where the conspiracy is, and then head to Ortisia to try to find some vassals. And yeah, I think that's a good game plan. Oh, I didn't even realize Imprella was under rebel control. So the clans I identified here are going to be the easiest, but, you know, it's worth talking to anyone, because you never know when you're going to get a good price for someone else. It's unlikely, but it's not impossible for them to defect, even if they have land. So for the conspiracy base of operations is discovered in this hideout. It's almost nightfall, so we'll go kill it. Because it's very rare that I have the opportunity to mess with the conspiracy people. And I'm going to bring my companions over random Fion champions. My companions can level up, the Fions cannot. Hey, Gath. Yeah, that axe. When I pull it out, enemies die. Oh, there was a group way closer than I thought. You want to hold? Oh, okay. Apparently, you're holding your shield well. These conspiracy troops use kite shields that are pretty good at blocking my arrows. But they won't block my axe for very long. Oh, come on. Gave the dude a haircut. Tricky to catch them while their shields are down. Also, I'm not sure why they lower their shields, but I like it. I think, alright, that was it. How do I not friendly fire with an axe? Magic. Alright, let's duel them. Talk is cheap, let's duel. Well, I'll let you get some licks in. Alright, won the battle. And the conspiracy influence will drop as a result. I don't really want Battanian peasants, but they're free to go. Vanther, you leveled up in one-handed. Given that you have throwing axes, let's give you to be blunt, which gives you more damage with axes. And then Vanther, I'm gonna have you switch weapons with whoever has an axe. With Korik. So he'll be the axe man. So now it's all axes. Reminds me of Stargate Atlantis when Ronan was captured and they were trying to break out, and he just kept pulling knives out of his hair and out of his clothing and everything. He just had like 15 knives on him. And Commander Shepard was like, "What the hell?" And he's like, "Yeah, you know, have one knife on you for them to find, and then hide the rest." It's a good strategy. Legendary scarf. Legendarily bad. And while I'm here, what is there? Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna do the arena fight because it's for a noble horse. I wonder if it's gonna be me versus my brother in the finals. This is Denny the Swift right now. Oh, bye, Denny. The era of your arena fights is over. There goes the Eras tour. Get back here! It's so weird that it's like a four-way fight and the dude I'm squared off with is just like, nah, I'm gonna pick someone else. Guess he's heard of me. No, okay, my brother got knocked out that round. Or the previous round. Yeah, Drake, you can never have enough axes. I see your point. And yeah, that was a bad dad joke. I hope you can handle it. Another bad axe joke. And if you're bothered by that, my jokes have an edge. I have a cutting wit. and a keen sense of humor. All right, there we go. Let's go! Noble horse, here we go! Ow! Okay, maybe I won't earn it. This guy started beating me up. This is a veteran archer. A no-name. What are you, Spartacus now? There we go. Ooh, I even leveled up, slicing his head off. That's what I like. I wonder if anyone can actually benefit from this Cassian. It's the same horse I ride. All right, so Korik's not leveled up enough. It would be good for Sigatruda. So, Sig, it's yours. And I got a focus point. I'm going to have you guys decide where I spend the focus point. So you're deciding on the tree that I spend it on, which is a little weird, but that's fine. So if you pick Vigor, I'll probably go two-handed. If you pick Control, I would go Bow. If you pick Endurance, I would go maybe Riding. If you pick Social, I would go Leadership. And if you pick Intelligence, I will not spend it because I don't want Medicine or Engineering. So don't pick Intelligence. All right, so the clans I was after. Phalantes, where are you? Last seen at Merlian Castle. Merlian Castle's under siege, so you're sieging or under siege. Actually, all of these heroes I might not be able to talk to. Now I think about it, because the other one is under siege as well. Last seen near Artisia, Apis or whatever, and Artisia is under siege from Azurai, so everyone might be currently engaged in battle. Although Kalia's castle, I guess, got captured by Sturgia, so I might be able to talk to Coast Tovering. The thing about that is, more than likely he's still in an army, and if they're in an army, you can't talk to them anyway. Just bad luck. So in Nadia's army, let's see. It is... Apis is in this army. He's the 6th name down. 7th name down. Okay, so not talking to you. Because, yeah, as you can see, I can't talk to anyone here. What I could do is just look up... Are you... Who leads the Gilman? And also, why is the game... Oh, don't get involved. I was like, why is the game paused and I can't unpause it? I think Serratus is a leader, right? I just want to talk to, like, any leader. Because it's possible to convert them.
If you please, stop there.
So, like, she is not the leader of her clan, so I'd have to talk to her father or something. Not the leader of his mercenary band.
Stop there.
You are the leader of your mercenary band. There's nothing I can discuss with you about, so never mind. Now, what about Serratus? Serratus is the leader of Sorados, which only owns Thractatori Castle. Thractatori Castle, if I'm not mistaken, should be in the crosshairs. Yeah, it's close to potentially being captured by Azurai, but he still owns it, so he might not be willing to give it up. It'd be nice. Okay, he's traveling to Rote. Well, I guess I'm headed to Rote then. And you guys want me to spend my focus point in endurance, so riding it is. The last focus point in riding I can spend. A giant group just dissolved at Rote. So the clan that was at Rote that I identified, Phalantes, Tassinor, isn't near Kirsegos' castle now. So he went north. So let's go try to talk to him. So if you're wondering, if I go to like Rote, let's say, and go to the keep, I can see if any of these guys are the rulers of their own clans. So here's Serratus, and I can talk to him.
Well, and who?
So now I could say, candidly, what do you think of your liege? He's happy. Meaning that he's not, willing to join us. I wonder if there was any other nobles in there that is the leader of their clan. Not you. Generally, it's male, unless the husbands die. Not you. Not you. Okay, I think we're out of options here. So yeah, let's go try to talk to Varos, or whatever his name was. It helped to know who I'm actually looking for. Tasnor. Okay, he's not actually here. He was last seen near here, though. Oh, no, he is here. Okay.
It's been a while.
So, he is happy with his liege. I could try to propose marriage, but he is close-fisted. So, maybe not. Well, I wonder if I'm curious who would get married. I don't really want Rogi to leave our party, though, so maybe I won't do that. Oh, marry Tasnor herself? Nope. Not leaving party. Oh, boy. All right, so that didn't work. That didn't pan out. He's happy with his lord. So the Northern Empire is run by Lucan. So if I take a look at Tasnor, he's not enemies with Lucan. He's not friends with Lucan either, though. I'm kind of surprised he didn't even entertain the idea. Because here it says, neither your purse nor our relationship is deep enough to change that. Meaning, I simply cannot. So, what I can do, however, is try to help him with stuff. Or help anyone that I think is potentially joinable with tasks to build up a relationship with them. It is a long road to do it, though. And he didn't have any tasks for me. So, let's go back to another clan. Let's try talking to Roland, last seen near Kilius Castle. I'm going to get rid of these saved points. Oh, did he have a settlement? I think he was just awarded it then, huh? Yeah, he just got Kirsegos Castle. Alright, let's... And that was captured probably very recently. Kirsegos Castle was taken by the Northern Empire. Oh, no, actually not that recent. All right, there was a weapons caravan. Varcheg to Hassenfolk that I want to disrupt. So perhaps while I'm heading northbound, I will, I'll try to disrupt that caravan too. So the conspiracy strength, even though I broke their hidden base or whatever, I didn't actually like remove any progress. It's one of the things I find frustrating. So Sigurtruda, we wanted you to potentially be, and you do not have the makings of a good. I guess you have tactics. I'll attempt it for them to become a party leader. Couldn't hurt. At this point, most of my companions have as many focus points spent into martial combat as possible, for the most part. So there's not a huge advantage to investing that way anymore. So it's not en route yet. It's going to take 3 days to depart Varchek. There's a little exclamation mark over here that's saying it is like a quest area, though. I wonder if it's here. Doesn't seem to be. Well, let's see if in the next few days before that caravan departs, if the other clan that I had highlighted is freed to be talked at. Oh, he now has a castle. Yeah, trying to find landless vassals that don't like their lords is rather tough. As you can see, the lists of perspective is down to 0 now. Just the way it is sometimes. I can always recheck, because when one territory gets awarded, it means it's taken, right? You don't build new towns or castles, so it's a zero-sum game. I avoided Khuzait before, but I'll check it. Usually Khuzait has tons of territory, though, and yeah, that is true now. You? Oh, no, you're a mercenary league. The rest of these are. Yeah. As you can see, they're Shield Brother Mercenary Company, so they're not vassalizing. Oh, here's one. Toridos, noble family, lost some territory, I guess, and Hungaros I could talk to. Oh, you too. Avlanos, no territory. I can't see their relationship with their leader, with their queen. You too. Okay, so Southern Empire is ripe with a bunch of landless people that could be headhunted, it seems. I know this is not awesome to look at, but this is the way to do it well. Wait, what? Oh yeah, this is Baros. I already know that. Oh, you're a mercenary. Okay, so we identified some extra clans. 3 extra Southern Empire clans. I'm going to hang around Varcheg so that we can disrupt the supply chain, and then we'll head south, or wherever those clans are, and talk to their leaders. You've yet to see a campaign where Khuzait loses their home territories without player influence? Yeah, that's why I said that it's not even worth checking Khuzait, because like they never lose. Because the Khan Guard are invincible. Oh, Battania just declared war on me. So this is one of those things that I was like, I'm not above save scumming, because I don't really want to deal with the ramifications of that. When's my last save, though? Because I've been quick saving like a madman. Autosaves. These autosaves aren't recent at all. Oh no, this last one is. That was a while ago. Yeah. It's annoying. So I could pay an oodles and oodles and oodles of tribute to Battania. But the reason why I don't really want to go to war with Battania is I suppose I could like beat Battanian lords and like release them for charm and relationship. But it's just very counterproductive to my long-term goals. And at the moment, Battania is only at war with me, I think. Yeah. So they settled peace with Valandia, and they're only at war with me. So I'm going to suck it up and lose some minutes here. But they're minutes of that I wasn't necessarily productive. And I'll just have to remember to quick save constantly. So this is one of my complaints of like... It's funny, because it's very similar to the same complaints of Star Sector, which is why Star Sector's series was discontinued, is the absolute ridiculous volatility of public relations in this game. Makes it really tricky for the player to plan anything, and for those plans to matter. So, like, if I even, let's say, built up a really remarkably good relationship with Calradia, it doesn't really stop him from declaring war on me at all. So it's one of those situations where the player is essentially not really in control of foreign power relationships or diplomacy, and is just victimized due to the crazy war claims that happen regularly. So I did identify that the Southern Empire has a bunch of landless nobles. Yeah. Avlanos and Bertranis are both worth talking to. So where are they? Oops. You are last seen at Lanthus. I don't know what that is. It's like some town. Way to the east. Which also means you're probably not in an army, I'd imagine. And you are last seen at Sestradame Castle. So that's closer, and I can go talk to them. Well, that's a huge pack of looters. 72 looters? Jesus. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, Lords of the Forest, which originally streamed live on Twitch May 14th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to that, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. Hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Forest Lords.